Hi! Welcome to my room. Welcome to my new space. This used to be like a corner desk, and then I had lights, and of course I had lights. It's my room. I have twinkle lights everywhere. But I had lights and pictures hanging. I got a call from that amazing company called Onstage Stands, which I've linked below, that wanted to hook me up with getting a studio set up. Kinda rocked my world, not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick you up here so you can see it. But this is the new setup. So this is a really cool recording station that I actually had to build. Two Yamaha monitors, my PreSonus audio box, which everything runs into, and then this plugs into my computer, which plugs into Logic, which records everything. Water, chapstick pins, obviously, all the things. Flowers that are starting to die, which is kind of sad, but they've been there for like 2 weeks, so they're doing good. This thing took a while to build. If you can see, like, I actually was on the floor, like, building this whole thing for like 3 hours. So that is part of my setup. The rest of my setup is in my closet, and that's where the actual recording process goes. This is where the editing process goes. So in the next video, I want to show you guys the closet space. It's almost done. It's like 90% there, but I want to show you when it's like done. Really happy with this setup. It makes it so much easier to be able to record something and sit down, listen to it through speakers, record any parts that I need to go back in and record. I can. I'm working on getting a monitor set up in there because computers have a fan in them that cools them down when they get too hot. When you're running a big program like Final Cut to edit videos or Logic Pro X to record audio, they're big programs to run on your computer. It's not like opening a Safari window. It's like a big deal. And so your computer usually can't handle all of it without turning the fan on. The problem is that you can hear the fan if you have the computer in the room with you while you're recording, which has caused a lot of problems for me because I want to be able to produce things with the best quality, and if it continually has like a low, if you actually listen to a lot of my stuff, now knowing that, you will hear like this low hum in the background and be like, what is that? Now you know what it is. So that drove me crazy for literally an entire year. I just got a new one of these and upgraded this, and what the plan is to get a monitor for my closet with a wireless keyboard that I can wire to my Mac and have my Mac sitting out here, but I can still be working on the monitor in the closet, so I won't have the fan problem, which will solve so many issues. Okay, so your August update, that is a huge part of the update. A lot of August I spent under the weather, which I'm sure that you know from my numerous updates saying I'm sick, I'm still not better yet. It was really irritating, and I think I realized, so this month I had to send off 2 of my best friends out of state, and we talked about this in the last video a month ago today. I put one of my best friends on a plane out to California. 2 weeks later, I had to send off one of my best childhood friends ever to Utah. So they're all moving out west. Maybe I should just move out west. They're all moving out there, and that's so great. I'm so excited for their lives and their stories, but it also is really sad because then you don't have your buddies, you know, that you've done things with for forever in your area. The thing that I realized about myself is that I think I am a post-mourner. I was talking to a guy about this the other day. There's like pre-mourning versus post-mourning, and then there's like an event. This theory does not count for sudden things like a sudden death or a sudden accident or something, but if there's a date that you're moving toward, with like a friend moving away or losing someone or whatever the thing is, and you know it's going to be at a certain specific space, the pre-mourners like mourn up until that point happens, and then after it happens they're like, okay, wasn't as bad as I thought, or maybe just, okay, I got it all out of my system, moving on. And then the post-mourner is the person that's like, I'm going to be strong and everything is fine, everything is fine, everyone is fine, no, it's fine. And then you turn into Ross from Friends. I'm fine, right? That's me. So I think that's what happened to me, not gonna lie. So after these big things happened, I emotionally crashed, but physically I was okay. Then once my emotions caught back up with reality, my physical body crashed from having to maintain. Long story short, I was sick for like 2-3 weeks, lost my voice, was in bed, so I think I let a little depression set in too. So all of that to say, it was a long month, felt like the longest month ever. I'm really happy that August is done, if I'm being totally honest with you. It was not my favorite month, but September leads into the fall in Tennessee. So I'm in Nashville, but there's a place like 2 hours from here called Chattanooga, over in East Tennessee, covered in mountains, and it's beautiful. There's amazing hiking. There's this one spot in Chattanooga, if you ever get to go, highly encourage you. It's called Lookout Mountain. You can climb up to the top through these trails to this mountain, and you can actually stand at the top and overlook 7 different states from this one outlook point. And it's so cool. But the best time to go is in like 2 months, like October-ish, when all of the leaves are changing. I'm excited to be done with August because that means we're moving to that, because otherwise it's 95 to 100 degrees every day here and like 80% humidity. That's why my hair is up in a bun, because I have a lot of hair and it's very hot here. My hair has learned to adapt, I think. So lessons learned from being sick. Do not push yourself if you're not feeling it. 2, give yourself the room and the space to actually breathe, because like if you're not taking care of yourself, how can you be expected to take care of other people and or have the energy to create anything? It doesn't work that way, you know? And I think I was kind of putting myself on the back burner. Routine and rituals and habits and things that we have set in place in our day help so much, because even when I was really not feeling good and really feeling pretty down and depressed, I had routines in my day, like getting up and making myself eggs. That might seem really simple, but that kind of, if I know I can get out of bed, make my bed, wash my face, I have eggs waiting in the fridge for me, and I'm gonna go make the eggs and I'm gonna eat them. And then whatever the next right thing is, I'm gonna do that. And if the next right thing for that day is to get back in bed, that's okay. And giving yourself the permission to do that. And taking care of your body, like drink water, please, and sleep when you're tired. Those are my tips for you today. The last thing I want to talk about is the song that I have coming out in early October. So I wrote this song a few months ago. It's called Make Up Your Mind. It is based on a true story written out of a very frustrated place in my heart, actually. So I really liked this guy. I knew that he liked me, but he wasn't moving on a decision of like, I like you, let's date, or I like you, I don't think this would work out, but it was nice knowing you. I kind of needed one of those 2 answers, and it felt like we were just sitting in this wonderful middle ground of the unknown abyss of the world of processing the options and just hanging out there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this should not be that hard of a decision. Make up your mind. So that's where the title Make Up Your Mind comes from. It will be out shortly. Hope that you will like it when it comes out, and when it does, you can save it to your playlists and share it and all that stuff. I've played all the instruments myself on the track. My friend Mark in the UK is probably going to mix the song for me. Besides the mixing part, I will have done all the steps leading up to it, which was my goal. I was like, I really want to do this thing start to finish. Okay, so I'm gonna play you guys a really raw, stripped down acoustic version of the first verse and chorus, which is exciting and a little scary, but it's cool. I also haven't sang today, so my voice is gonna be not the best, but I don't care, because you're my patrons and I love you guys, and we're all like a family, so it's fine. Welcome to my world. Okay. Again, I wrote this from a very frustrated place, and there's a lot of irony and satire, so anyway, here we go. Had a headache all week, didn't get that much sleep. I'll be fine, I always am. Don't really know what you think, wonder if you're thinking about me. Can't read your mind, but I understand that things are complicated. But this is overrated. Need some communication, but it feels like your brain is on vacation. I'm tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. Tired of waiting for I'm not the waiting type, no. And then it keeps going. So, okay, that's the first person chorus. I hope you like it. So yeah, that is my August update. I'm excited for September, and this video was really long, so thanks for watching it. A couple of you joined the fam this week, and I literally, like, I will get like teary-eyed every time I get a new Patreon email that's like, you have a new patron. I'm like, someone cares. I'm so thankful. Like, they wanted to join, like they didn't have to, but they did. And like, seriously, I don't think that feeling is ever gonna go away. I know people say that, but I'm like, hear my dog barking. Hello? Hello? It's me. Sorry. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.